Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. Surprised that you see me twirling the keys on my finger? Well, the first wheel that the Indian mythology has told us is the Sudarshan Chakra that was on the finger of Lord Krishna. Later on, this wheel went on to revolutionize the industrial world. But ladies and gentlemen, why am I telling you all this? For this episode, we have come into Benauli again to a place where there is a museum that showcases, encases what this wheel has done. We have come to the museum of Goa Chakra. Now behind me, you can see a beautiful rath over here. And a rath has got wheels. And let us roll on those wheels to find out the story about this museum called as Goa Chakra. And this again is the brainchild of a good friend of mine, Mr. Victor Hugo Goem. Amazingly passionate about the heritage of Goa and the preserving of the intangible heritage of Goa. So let us go and find out what all this museum is about. Follow me. So, we have come again to this museum called as Goa Chakra, and we have with us again the beautiful Miss Brescia. Brescia bhai, welcome to my program, My Goem. I'm sure that you are going to show us something to do with the wheel.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Is this also part of it?
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes. It's from Ahmedabad, just
Okay.
one horse, see the rubber.
Okay.
And I will tell you about the rubber and the metal later on.
So we'll go to the place. Fine. So Brescia bhai, what are you going to show us in this museum or this collection of carts?
Now this is the Museum of Carts and Carriages, the ancient mode of transportation of India.
Okay.
Okay, so you will see the different carts, the different animals, what they were doing, what. Pre to post also I will tell you what it is.
Okay, so you are going to start with pre and then you are going to come now.
Post.
Very nice. This is going to be a good journey without wheels. Okay.
Now, this is the oldest cart
Okay.
from Karnataka, and it was drawn by the two donkeys.
Donkeys.
Yes. First, there were no wheels, but the idea of the wheels, how it came to, just a wooden log, put their goods, roll it, pull it, take it. So they saw that log was getting worn out. Later, the log was cut into a slice, made a wheel. Still, it is getting worn out. So later, they used the metal on it.
Ah,
So
that's
now-
how the metal ring came.
Yes. So now we don't know from which century this is.
Okay.
We can only tell you over here, pre to post, industrialization, post when the British came to India. They came in 17th centuries, that time they brought the rubber.
Okay.
And that will be post.
Ah,
Okay.
so when we look at a cart, if it has got a metal ring, then it is an earlier version.
Yes, and drawn by the two bulls or
Two
animals.
bulls. Okay.
Not the horses.
Not the
horses will need the rubber.
Oh,
Because horse is a fast running animal.
okay. So it less bumps.
Yes. You will see everything.
Yes. This
Now
one?
this is from Rajasthan, one camel. And you know Rajasthan is a desert place. So you could see their wheels are wider. So the animal has to remove the sand easily. And one thing, Rajasthan was famous for metal because they were blacksmith.
Oh,
Only
so
Rajasthan.
all this
Metal.
metal that we see
Yes, Well, because they were blacksmith, only
Okay.
Rajasthan.
Okay.
These are hearse carriages. So you know when the Christian died, they put our body in that coffin in this cart from the house to the church, one man pulling it. Even that one, manually. But this is a huge one. It was pulled by the two bulls.
Okay.
Okay? Two bulls.
So, ladies and gentlemen, today when we hear and see a black vehicle which we call as the hearse, today we have modernized. But there was a time when the dear departed were given a final goodbye in the Christian families by their coffins being put. You can see a mock coffin that has been put over here. It was put over here, and then these carts were rolled and taken to the cemetery. To the church. And then from there they would bring the coffin to the Okay.
But from the house to the church,
okay.
this man is
There.
put the flowers and all in that.
Okay. Can you see this, ladies and gentlemen, that the wreaths, the flowers were all put inside over here. Our older generation, they knew how to take care of everything, even if it was the final journey. Let's continue our journey.
Now this is a school bus.
School bus?
Yes, from Karnataka.
Oh.
Just one horse.
Okay.
And as I told you, horse is the rubber.
Okay.
This is called Damne.
Damne.
And this would take nearly 8 to 10 children.
So I can say that today this was the Balrath of the old years.
Still going on.
Still going on?
Yes.
Oh.
And you see the suspensions for the horses. See the suspensions.
And also see that there was a step here to put your feet and climb on top.
Now these are from Rajasthan, okay, drawn by two bulls. Now these are gypsy carriages for the nomads people. As I told you, famous for metal, see the wheels. Here are the lockers where they used to put their belongings. So daytime, they used to do the business, and night, they used to put a tent and sleep inside. These were their houses.
Oh.
So all four of them used to go together. Two bulls, those were the yokes to keep on the animal's neck. Now this is a dowry chest. You know, in India, the girl gets married, she has to put her belongings. And these are the pulling toys.
Oh.
All these pulling toys are not with a dowry. And all these pulling toys are standing on the wheels because this museum is dedicated to the wheels. Chorka means a wheel. Now this is a walker when the baby learns to walk and which is still going on. This is a pram where you can take two babies, twins, for the ride before 17th century is from Gujarat.
Brescia Bhai, we see a lot of these things on the wall. What are these?
These are saddles to keep on the camel's back for the ride. Okay, so two persons could go for the ride. They're from Rajasthan.
Okay.
You can see metal and wood, and last is wood.
Okay.
As I told you, Rajasthan was famous for metal. Now these are from Kutch. Okay, two bulls pulled by the two bulls and one
Okay.
man pulled. Now this is from Kolkata, man pulled rickshaw.
This is pulled by a man.
Yes.
Oh.
But there's a registration number there. Unless it was registered, this do not come on the road. Policeman is to register it. Still going on.
Still going on. It is just like having a registration number for a car. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. What is so special about this?
These were their family cars,
These are the family cars.
drawn by the two bulls.
Okay.
They are from the borders of Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka.
Okay.
Now you can see the difference. Jute, cane, jute, bamboo, according to their standard.
Oh,
And they used to design by their own. And that time there was a competition. If I design a smaller car, you bigger car, bigger car.
see,
Which the competition is still going on with the cars now.
I have a Maruti, then I shift over to another bigger car and then a bigger car, and it's a not ending thing. But here, this is about the carts. Brescia Bhai, I see this cart where nobody can sit down, but there are a lot of holes over here. What is this cart?
This is an ice gola cart.
Ice gola.
Yes. Where they used to carry the glasses, juice bottles. They used to carry ice.
Okay.
To make ice golas. Yeah. Because that time there were no cold drinks, Pepsis. These was of made of 18th century. Because of the electricity, they could make ice. And this was from Gujarat.
This is from Gujarat. So Gujarat is like a lot of golas.
Golas, and they are standing on the wheels. And this is from Kerala, drawn by the two bulls.
So Brescia Bhai, what are you going to show us now?
Now, as I showed you all about the pre, now I hand it over to Valerie. She will show you about the post.
Wow, I am being relayed from one beautiful lady to another one. But before I go over to her, let me say thank you so much, Brescia Bhai, for a wonderful tour of the pre area. Thank you so much. So ladies and gentlemen, here we are. From Brescia Bhai, we now go to Valerina. Welcome, Valerina Bhai.
Yes, nice meeting you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have been joined by a very sweet lady here, Valerina, and let us see what light she is going to throw on the carts that are over here.
Now we have different types of lamps. The middle ones for railway station signaling, and the others all belong to the carriages, cuts and carriages.
So Valerina, what are you going to show us?
Okay, just now my colleague has explained about pre-industrialization. So now we'll come to the post-industrialization. That's during the British era.
Okay.
So from here we have the introduction of suspensions, rubber wheels, ball bearings. As this carriage was driven by two horses, faster moving, it's a necessity. Ahead we have a racing cart for sports. Rein.
This is a sports car.
Yeah, that's a sports
Oh.
cart.
Okay.
They have the reins to control horses, saddle seats for ride-on horses, and 5 business carts to carry raw materials to the market. Now we have the harnesses for the horses, and
Harnesses means to put for their head.
here,
Okay, okay, okay,
the mouth as a like a covering, a protector.
okay.
So as we move from the British, so we come to the Indian Tonga. So it evolved from the British. So you can see the designs and the covering makes it Indian. So it has a design of a national bird of India, peacock. These two are buggies from Rajasthan. They are for marriages. That's drawn by a pair of camels, and this is drawn by a pair of bulls.
Bulls.
Yeah.
Why camels and bulls? Just
You see,
because of that.
The linking is different. That's
Okay.
slightly curved, and
Okay.
this is slightly straight because it has to have a balance on the camel.
Okay, because the camel is a tall animal.
Tall animal.
Yes, yes, yes.
This is a very rare cut. It has natural color paints like sap of trees, flower juices. If you notice, the dome is done from bamboo. They have a mat as a protector to cover it.
So this was possibly used by ladies?
Yeah, for common people.
For common
basically.
people,
Yeah.
okay.
fight. In Uttar Pradesh, they have bullock cart racing as a part of tradition. So those both are bull racing carts.
So these were used for actually bull racing
Bull racing.
Oh, wow.
Once in a year during festival.
during festival. So that's why it had very sturdy wheels.
Yes.
Okay.
So to make the racing more tougher.
Okay.
Here we have the marriage carts from Andhra Pradesh, bridal. And those are the bells surrounding necks of the animals.
Okay, so that it would be a nice and joyous ride.
Joyous
jingling ride.
Yes.
Okay. So Valerina, is there anything more that you are going to show us?
Okay. Now I'm going to hand over the tour to my colleague Corinne. She's going to continue with it.
Thank you so much, Valerina. Now let's switch over to another beautiful lady, Corinne. Remember that name. Corinne. Don't call her Corinne. Welcome, Corinne. So, Corinne, what are you going to show us now?
The different modes of transportation, as my friend had earlier, and followed by the palanquins used. Because
Perfect.
palanquin again comes under the mode of transport.
Perfect. Have you ever sat in a palanquin? No? You've not even seen it? Goa Chakra is the place to come. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, these wheels are going to start the wheels of your mind working so fast that you never know. You may own another cart. But before that, come with me. Corinne, what are you going to tell us here?
I'm going to speak to you about the palanquins which were used in Goa. The statue of Jesus Christ was brought down from the cross, was laid on such palanquins and was taken for procession. This was taking place on Good Friday.
Okay, so this was carried by 4 people holding it on their shoulders.
Yes.
Okay, so this is basically to do with the church.
Churches.
Okay. So now you are going to show me the palanquin.
Yes.
Okay.
1 and 2, there are 2 bridal palanquins from Haryana. The reason why they are closed is because they followed the concept that higher caste or upper caste ladies should see others, but others should not see her. That's why you can see the small windows there. So she
Okay.
could see others, but others should not see her.
Okay.
That was the concept followed.
Beautiful. Nowadays, the ladies and the gents and the world see each other more often. But there was a time when ladies were not allowed to be seen by the gentry. You know, when I was walking around, I saw 2 palanquins with a netted top. Let us find out what are these?
Whereas these palanquins are from West Bengal. As I've said that they follow the concept, the high caste. These were used by the middle class and the lower caste.
Okay, and the top used to be covered.
Yes.
So they didn't have to sit in the hot sun.
No.
Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, here we are in a section where there are chariots and there are carts and there are palanquins. If you think that bringing this heritage to you is an easy job, you guys are joking. But I tell you, given the opportunity, I would like to sit somewhere and relax. Temperature is hot outside. But talking about sitting and relaxing, I saw something over here. Let's find out what this contraption is all about. Karan bhai, what is this thing?
This was Goa's mode of transportation called Machila. 2 Portuguese people would sit because Goa was under the Portuguese control. And 4 people would carry this out. 2 on either side.
Okay, now that the Portuguese have gone, can the Indians sit on this?
No.
Okay, because it's a place on this. Ladies and gentlemen, remember one thing. Whenever you visit any museum and you see such things and you may be tired or whatever, don't sit on it or touch it. Because there are many a times that there are things that are here that can get spoiled because of our sweat or by sheer weight. So don't do that, take care, because this is our heritage. In Goa Chakra, your wheels will go haywire when you come over here because there is amazing thing from, being transported, getting married to dying and being transported all around the place. But that is what life is all about. Let's see it all under one roof, that is Goa Chakra. Karan Bhai is waiting. Let's see what she has got in store to show us. So Karan Bhai, what are you going to show us now?
Now the next palanquin there, they would place the idol used by the Hindu religion again.
Okay, let's head for that.
This is from Maharashtra. They would place the idol used by the Hindu religion. They would decorate it with diyas and flowers, and they would take it for procession.
And this was called as?
The palki.
The palki. Okay, so this again is related to the Hindu temples. Very nice. So you have got two of them, one here and one there. Okay.
This was again used for procession. They would place the idol in the middle and they would take it. Used
Okay.
by the Hindu religion.
Very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you, the journey of life is an amazing thing. It all depends how you live all this particular thing day by day. But our journey starts from something that is common to all of us. We just can't, miss that out. So, you want to know what that is? Just can't miss it. Sit down with me. I'm taking this opportunity to relax. Can you see this beautiful cradle over here? Anything inputs on this?
Yes, that's a Jain baby cradle.
Jain baby cradle.
Yes. We can identify this as Jain baby cradle because the painting of Lord Mahavir is painted on either side of the cradle.
Oh. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, many a times we see a lot of artifacts like this. When I saw this first, I thought it was just a cradle. But Koran Bhai tells me that this is a Mahavir thing, and yes, I can see a lot of paintings of Mahavir over here. Now, why I am telling you more about this is in Goa, we had artists called as the Chitari artists, lacquer work artists. They would prepare something similar, and the paint that was used was made out of lac. Very, very typical. We used to have toys. We had the part which were brightly colored, but they had a coating of lac. Today, we don't get them. But here I see something in the form of a Jain cradle, which looks done by a Chitari artist from some other region. So behind me, when we were sitting next to the cradle, I saw something here. I thought it was a merry-go-round. So let me find out. I'm sure I'm wrong, but let me find out from Koran. Koran, but what is that?
That's the mini chariot of Gujarat. They would place the idol of Lord Mahavir there. It was decorated with umbrellas on top and was taken for procession.
Okay, so this is also a religious chariot.
Yes, it's a religious chariot.
So see, I was wrong. Religious chariot, but beautiful one.
Cycle rickshaw from Lucknow. Still in use, but the size has increased now.
Why is that? Families have increased?
Maybe weight of the people have increased.
Weight of the people have increased. So here is a passenger vehicle which was used by the people in Lucknow, and it was pedaled by one man. I think this is eco-friendly for our Goan tourism industry. We require more of this. Healthy and no pollution. What is this thing?
Again, it was a mode of transport driven by horses from Ahmedabad, and due to animal cruelties, they have stopped now in Ahmedabad.
Okay, so this was belonging to any particular community?
No, not really, but it was how we have rickshaws now. This was the rickshaws there.
Okay, and what about the other one over there? Was it similar?
That one?
Yeah.
Yes, it's similar, but then again, it's a Muslim Tonga from Delhi.
Okay.
And specifically because 786 is the lucky number, it is believed.
Okay.
Hence you can see the lucky number there.
Okay. And this is the Victoria?
Queen Victoria carriage from Mumbai.
From Mumbai, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, when we came here in the morning to see this Chakra, Goa Chakra Museum, I had one wish, and that was to see something called as the Victoria. Now, Victoria was a very, very famous mode of transportation in Mumbai. There was a movie also that came. But for me, what is very, very important related to Goa, this is not from Goa, this is from Mumbai, but what is very, very important is the date 18th June 1946. On this day, something very important happened here in Goa. We had Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia, who was invited here by Mr. Julian Menezes, and on that one day he wanted to protest against the civil liberties that have been struck down by the Portuguese. And they got down at the railway station, and the taxi that they had asked for, the Portuguese police had asked them to take it off from there, not to take Manohar Lohia, and they travelled from old Margaon station up to Lohia Maidan, what we know it today, in a Victoria. So you can just imagine how they must have travelled. This is what a Victoria looks like. So ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of this tour of Goa Chakra. In this Goa Chakra, we did not use the chakra, we used only our legs, the chakras, making chakras all around the place. But in this entire tour, we were accompanied by Miss Brescia, by Miss Valeriana, and this young charming lady here, who has made it a point to show us quite a lot of things. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Corine, no?
Yes.
She's Corine, okay. So ladies and gentlemen, whenever you come to any place where it is related to a wheel or a chakra, there is one thing that we cannot end a program with without the charkha. Not the chakra, but the charkha, which is also a wheel, made famous the world over by the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi. You can see it behind over there. That is what is our original way of weaving or making thread so that we can weave clothes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this entire thing, you have seen carriages, you have seen wheels, and you have heard the stories from all these guides who have taken us around the place. The most important part is there may be something that you have seen somewhere, something that is getting degenerated or destroyed. Please get in touch with the museum here, the Goa Chakra, or you can see an email over here. Write to us on that email. There may be a lot of things that you would like to tell us. There may be a lot of things that you want to know more about the Goa Chakra. Please, again, write to us on the email that you see here, and we will get back to you whatever you want. So, for this episode of Goa Chakra, signing off.